What is up, my Nova Kingdom? It's Nova King back again, and today we're back with another Dragon Ball discussion. Now, last time on our Dragon Ball discussions, we had done the Broly theory I had, where Broly becomes a good guy and everything, and by the end of the new movie and all that jazz, and it kind of got me thinking. And I wanted to do another theory. This has actually been an idea that I've had for a theory for a while now, but I just haven't got the chance to do it. But now that I've kind of gotten into the rhythm of doing these discussion videos, I wanted to do another one and get this idea out there because I've been wanting to do it for a while. So we kind of talked about the concept, of if they ever do come out with a sequel to Super. I think that they're using the Broly movie as a transition to lead into the new series of Dragon Ball, whether it be a continuation of Super or whatever, whatever happens after Super. Now, is this a guaranteed? No, it's not. But I think there's a fairly good chance that we could get a sequel to Dragon Ball Super. It could be called Dragon Ball Super, some Dragon Ball whatever, whatever it's called, whatever the sequel to Super is, if it comes out, I kind of talked about the concept of, like, in my Broly video, how Broly could be a new ally and everything, and how that'd be kind of cool because you'd get to see Broly rediscover himself as a character because he'd be able to think for himself and be able to kind of harness his power and not have to rely on anger and kind of try and, teach himself to get out of that kind of mindset where he thinks he needs anger. I think that'd be a really cool concept to have in the Super continuation, is to have Broly and see his character develop. And all that. Another thing, though, that I really want to see is some character development. I really want to see some character development for my boy Goku. Now, I got this idea I'd say I kind of got this idea when I was watching an interview with Sean Schemmel. And I'll have to go try and find it, and maybe I'll try and put it in the description at some point, so you guys can go watch that video. But it was an interview, it was a pretty recent one, right when they were getting ready to dub the Goku Black arc. And he was doing an interview about Super and Goku and just, things of that sort. And he talked about how Goku's hard to enjoy from an acting standpoint. He loves Goku as a character, and he loves to have the opportunity to play Goku. He's very grateful to have the opportunity. Don't get my words mixed up. He loves that he gets to do Goku. But he said from an acting standpoint, it's not as fun as it is for the other actors, because you've got Vegeta, who had so much character development from the beginning of the show to now, along with a lot of other characters. And Sean talked about how actors love to get to see their character they voice and the character that they've grown to really know, because they have to act the part. They have to play that part to become that character. So they become very, very connected to the character. So they love to get to see it when said character develops in one way or another. Sean Schemmel doesn't really get that opportunity, though, because he talks about how Goku really hasn't had that much of a change in his personality. He's always the same guy. And he still loves to do Goku, but he doesn't get that same thrill as Chris Sabat, where Chris Sabat, played Vegeta and Piccolo, and how they were bad guys, and now they're some of the sweetest guys you'll ever see in Dragon Ball history. My guy. You got Piccolo, he's caring for Pan and being an adorable babysitter now. And Vegeta's giving up the chance to train with Whis, which is one of the biggest and most important things to him at the moment. So he can be there for his wife when she gives birth. And that's where I'm at in Super, because Super is way behind in the dub. They're just now getting into the Tournament of Power arc. And, Bulma's preggers and my boy Vegeta's staying there. And you can see all this character development, But Sean Schemmel doesn't really get that with Goku. Goku's always been the same kind of guy. And I kind of want to talk about the opportunity, at least, to kind of grow upon Goku's character. I think it'd be super, super cool in the Super continuation, if there is one, to have Goku go through a big change as a person, as a character. Because Goku by no means is a bad guy. He is a good guy. He has saved the Earth several times, but he's still a very selfish person a lot of the time, and really doesn't claim to be a hero of justice. He's not Superman. Is he better than Superman? Yes. Is his the way he acts like a Superman character? Not particularly. Goku is very much just about fighting. It's not always about being the better person and doing what's right. That's why I like Gohan so much, because Gohan has the better mindset as like a hero would have. And I think it'd be super cool to get to see Goku go through a change in his life where he begins to pick up on things and finally understands that he can't keep living the way he's living because it's negative on the people that he cares about. Like, of course he appreciates his family, but he doesn't see that his family as much more than friends. Honestly, he doesn't really get that kind of stuff. Whereas Vegeta was born into royalty. Vegeta had to learn all these things and how family is super important and marrying someone and all that stuff. Whereas Goku's more oblivious to it, and he never really learned about all that stuff, which isn't his fault, but it's just how it is. So, I mean, Goku has a family of his own, but he honestly probably sees them just as like friends or, something like that. I'd like to believe differently. I'd like to believe that Goku does see his family as something more important than just a friend. There's something special in how he has this connection with his wife and with his kids. I'd like to think that because I love Goku, but it's just kind of hard sometimes to see that because he doesn't always act that way. I just think of how cool it'd be to see, say, like Vegeta, who is basically, like, imagine, like, in the Super Continuation as they're fighting villains or whatever the content is, you get Vegeta helping Goku. Could you imagine that? Like, just the kind of swap it'd be, and, like, just how, like, cool that concept would be, like, Vegeta helping Goku in them training, but not in the physical sense, but Vegeta training Goku in the art of being a better husband, a better father, and just teaching him the important aspects of that of life to him. I think it'd be a super cool concept. Just think about that. Vegeta trying to teach Goku how to be a better husband and a better father and everything. And then seeing Goku take situations and apply those skills and put certain things before others. And just seeing that character dynamic and seeing him change as a person. I think it'd be super cool because we've had decades of just Goku being the same kind of guy. And you just see him kind of slowly but surely learn and train. Like, we see Goku train all the time, but what if we got to see him train in a different sense? Train the mind and his emotions and actually understanding those things. And understanding how his wife is an intimate person that he's supposed to have a very special connection with. And how how his son should be very special to him. And how he should treat those kinds of things. Being there for them, being there with them, taking responsibility, things like that. Things I feel like Vegeta would be very well equipped to teach Goku, And then like I said, you'd have a moments where Goku could apply those things and actually get offered like a fight. Like, listen, I'll give you a better fight. And then Goku thinks back to like his learning and his training that he got from Vegeta and understanding that his family and his friends were more important than that opportunity to fight. Just seeing Goku for once in his life, act more like an adult and make the rational decision. Because I think we've seen Vegeta take more of that turn. And I think it'd be really awesome. I think it'd be really cool to see Goku take that turn as well. It'd be really cool for Goku fans because then people wouldn't be able to say that Goku's just an inconsiderate person. It'd be great for just Dragon Ball in general to see that character development with another character, and I think there'd be a lot of benefits from it. I think there'd be a lot of cool things that could come from this kind of idea in the Super Continuation. Because we've seen character development with so many characters, but we haven't seen it with the actual main protagonist himself. And I think that's a very wasted opportunity. I think that Goku should have some sort of character development. Have him see his wife as a wife, and have him see his kids as his kids. Understand that idea better. And it's not Goku's fault. But he does need to be more educated on those things, especially with how he's getting older. He's got a granddaughter. And I think it'd be really funny to see Vegeta just step in and be like, listen, Kakarot, you need to learn how to be a dad and be a real good husband. You got to learn that kind of stuff in these times of peace. and just have Goku for once in his life just change a little bit and be a better person. I think it'd be really awesome, and it'd be a really big shock to the Dragon Ball community as well, because you've seen Goku be the same guy for so long, and then finally see him be able to change because of someone else's teaching, someone training him in a different way. Like, I think that's how it'd have to be too. Like, Vegeta would have to be like, listen, think of it as training. I'm gonna train you to be better at these things. And then Goku was like, ooh, training. That makes sense. And then get into it. And then before you know it, Goku's gonna be like the best character ever, because it sucks. Because as a Goku fan, I really hate to see it, because Goku's really fun to watch. He's like the coolest character to watch in the show, because you see him go through all these transformations, these struggles, these awesome fight scenes. Goku has the coolest moments, I'd say. And that's why I like him so much. But it's hard to definitively say that Goku's my favorite character because of his lack of character, his lack of personality. And it's just very the same. I want to see instances where Goku gets sad, or Goku gets angry, or conflicted. Have him be something else than just, oh, I'm Goku, I'm happy as can be, let's go fight. Have him actually contradict himself with the teachings that he learned from Vegeta, trying to find balance in the person that he once was in training and the person he should be with his family, and find a balance and see Goku struggle, not physically in a fight, but see him struggle mentally as a person, and see that kind of build up to his character. See Goku become something that you've never thought of before, and see the process as it goes, and see how everyone else around Goku becomes affected by his new, personality and everything, So no, I don't think Goku's a bad person. I don't even think Goku's a bad dad. I think Goku was the best dad he could be in his situation where he had to be gone to train, or he was dead, or he was dead. I think when Goku was there, he did do a good job of being a dad. I'm not saying he's a terrible dad or a terrible husband, but I'm saying that he can be much better than he is right now. And I think it'd be a super cool opportunity to see him learn and become better, so people can't say that Goku's a bad dad or a bad husband. I want to see Goku prove those people wrong, So yeah, Goku isn't a bad guy. He's done a lot of good in the world. He does care about his family. He does care about his son. He is a good dad. He's taught Gohan and Goten both a lot of things in life, just as Piccolo taught a lot of things to Gohan. I think that situation, honestly, is like Gohan has two dads. It's like Gohan basically has the privilege of having a mom, a dad, and then another dad. Because I think the things that he learned from Piccolo are just as important as the things he learned from his real dad, Goku. So I'm not one of those people that think Goku's a terrible dad or anything, but I definitely think he can improve as a character, because he hasn't had much character development at all in the entire series. And I think it'd be a really cool concept to see Goku struggle and really try to find how he should act, be taught by Vegeta and all those things, and just really see Goku go through this transformation and become a real kind of superhero type character where he knows his priorities better, but he still becomes the hero and still, does work, I don't know. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think of Goku, and let me know if you think if he should change or if he should just stay the same, if there ever is a super continuation, if Goku should just stay the same kind of happy-go-lucky guy he is, or if we should find a way to have more depth to him and kind of explore that concept in the continuation of Super. So, let me know what you guys think about that, if that's something you'd want to see or not want to see. As a Goku fan, I want to see that, because Goku has the coolness down. He has the cool factor. But I just want to see him actually have a really good character, put his family first and things like that. I think he could honestly learn that from Vegeta, and it'd be super funny to see them learn together and see Vegeta try to teach things to Goku about being a better dad and a better husband, and then see Goku take those teachings into action as if he would with fighting. It'd be a really cool kind of just idea to see. Goku take these things super seriously like it's training, and see him take it as a training type of idea and put it into action, and see Goku try to bumble around and try to become a better person. And by the end of Super, the Super continuation, have Goku accomplish that. Have Goku become the better person that he strived to be, and see how much of a healthy impact it has on everybody. You know, Goku's a great character. He will go down as one of the best anime characters out there. But there's always room for improvement. And I think with the super continuation, if there ever is one, we could truly get an awesome concept and an awesome arc where we see Goku bumble around and train to become not only the best fighter, but the best husband, father around. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. As always, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you so much if you watched the entire video. And yeah, that's been my discussion for today. It's kind of dragging on, so I'm going to go. Remember to stay positive, enjoy life, because you only get one shot at it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Nova King from the Nova Kingdom, signing out.